Welcome to round 4. We are playing against Cleo, and Cleo was on Blue Red Delver. So didn't really knew that before the game, but here I have a very risky keep, so I don't want to start without an initial mana source. So just take the mulligan here. Here I have a lot of lands, so I can put away the Savannah and I just wanted to keep the Crimson Zenith in the hand. Just didn't want it to ramp and waste the Crimson Zenith. So here, when I saw the Volcanic Islands, it was a bit too risky for me to get the Dryad Arbor. I didn't want to lose a mana source. So I played the Elvish Mystic into the Daze, but it didn't daze that, so then it just bounced the Elvish Mystic, and now getting more value out of the Dryad Arbor, and then they need to force the Fiend Artisan and Wasteland the Dryad Arbor. So here I didn't play around Daze and just got the Grist out of the deck. Then I destroyed the Murktide Regent, and I needed them to fade finding a Bolt or the third land drop for the Brazen Borrower, but then they played the Expressive Iteration and exiled the Pyroblast. And here was a very corner case scenario, so Chris was at 1 loyalty counter, and then I milled 2 Wirewood Symbiotes right away, and it got immediately to 4. And now I have a big board here, so very lucky to get this out of the bolt range. Now I have the option to use Grist multiple times again. So very easy to just destroy the Dragon's Rage Channeler and then attack with all the creatures. Now they handle the Lightning Bolt after I killed 2 creatures of them. And they have 2 cards in hand, and then I have uncounterably Natural Order. So getting the Great Oath. So here we are on the draw, and we have a very solid keep with mana acceleration, with the endurance, with the Green Sun Zenith for the Artisan. So basically everything we need for the matchup. So here we start with the Fine Turn Elves to have the acceleration, and they set them back with the Daze. So easy to just get another forest and then play the Visionary. After I drew the Savannah, very good to just have the stable mana first. And here I offered the trade. They didn't do it. And here I can get use out of all my mana and have the protection with the Symbiote. Then I play the Shepherd, and probably should have played the Reclaimer here first. But I'm able to play a bit around the mass removal anyway. But they don't have removal here. Instead, they just try to create more value with the Expressive Iteration. And now the next turn, here I have uncounterability for the Endurance and just nuke their graveyard. So a bit risky to play into Rough Tumble here. But now they attack, and yeah, they attack was very signaling that they have a sweeper. Either Rough Tumble or Ended Festivities, but yeah, they 3-for-1 me here, but at least I didn't lose my endurance. And now I play the Crimson Zenith at least for 2 and get the Artisan, and already have 5 creatures in the yard, so they are not able to counter it here. And I just have a 6/6 in play and play the Visionary into opponent's Expressive Iteration. And because I have 10 power on board, I can just attack with the Endurance. I don't need to keep it back. And yeah, we are very much ahead here in this situation. Too much power on the board. Yeah, then they just jump block with the Delver. And yeah, even if they cast a Murktide here, it's a 6/6 only. So I can just try to Swords to Plowshares it. It gets countered. And I force them to go to 1, and they just wanted to find the additional bowls to burn me out. Balls or a combination of Murktide Regents. Could have won this game here, but they didn't have it. I already had the Endurance, and they also needed card like Submerge or so, but yeah, they didn't have it. So yeah, here you see the power of the Fiend Artisan. It's a very strong creature. It's like also like a Murktide, which can attack for 7. So they are not very good at being behind on the board and handling with 6/6 or 7/7 creatures. But they also had a very weak draw because they had too few interaction, and the Rough Tumble really helped me also because it was able to grow the Fiend Artisan out of the board range. So yeah, not that problematic to play against Rough with this version of the deck. So let's go to the next match.